What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be talking about the Mau5tank, this new tier 9 collector medium tank from the Hybrid Nation. We can get this vehicle from the Dead Mouse in the House event. If you buy the first pass for just €6, you will be able to get this tank by unlocking it at level 20 and also keep grinding this event, getting a lot of other stuff here. The mousetrap containers and yeah, the avatars, the gold boosters, and in the end, yeah, more mousetrap containers. So I will be focusing and reviewing here in this video this tank right here. So let's go straight to the equipment, talk about the stats of this tank. Consumables, we got really pretty good consumables for this vehicle. Special consumables for a tier 9 medium tank. Not every tank got a lot consumables like this tank, especially where you mind you it's a medium tank. Okay, that's pretty insane. Yeah, so point of penetration is insane. We got here 329 and I'm playing here right now. I will show you first a battle with a triple shotgun on this vehicle. We got here two guns. Okay, we got this one which is mounted right now, and we got also another gun, this one here. I got less penetration, but with that a bit more DPM and a higher alpha damage. This gun, which is mounted right now, it's like the Annihilator gun. Bam bam bam, triple shot, very fast, and it's really so fun to play. Alright, so with this gun we got about 2500 DPM. We got 3.2 seconds of aiming time and also a good accuracy for a triple shotgun, or the good gun dispersion. Not the perfect accuracy like with the other gun, but still we can hit the target with this gun. I'm going for enhanced armor. We got really a pretty strong turret and upper plate even against tier 10 vehicles if we are playing hull down, and that's really also a positive thing about this vehicle. We don't have the highest TPM compared to the other mediums, but for that we got really a pretty strong frontal armor, frontal turret, and upper plate. I'm going for engine accelerator, and here the high-end consumables. Use it only if you play, for example, with adrenaline. But actually forgot about that. This triple shotgun don't have, of course, adrenaline, but we got this here, the reactive armor and the tungsten rounds. Okay, that's why I'm using here the high-end consumables, so that I have 20 seconds of tungsten shell, and that means I can 19 seconds. Okay, maybe we can fire only once. Let's have a look. The magazine reload time, yeah, 1086, so we can actually use it once, but better have it for 19 seconds and have also the reactive armor for 13 seconds if you use the high-end consumables. We can use this, the reactive, the reticle calibration, but I think we really don't need that a lot. You can go for it instead of, for example, reactive armor, but I go for safety first. I use reactive armor when I poke, for example, to minimize the damage that I get, because most of the time I hit the target with my gun. We can also go for the improved engine power boost, but we really don't need that. Because we have really a good speed, a good mobility, and that's why I prefer to go for the multi-purpose restoration pack. So if I get the track hit, or the driver is injured or dead, or the loader, I can heal them very fast, or I can just repair very fast my tracks. Alright, so far so good. We saw we got really a lot of consumables compared to other tier 9 mediums, and that's really very special and OP. To the provision, I'm using here improved fuel, field rations, and tinned food to get a bit more of TPM, view range, and magazine reload time, etc. So with this triple shot gun, we can shoot 3 shots consecutive, and we have for each shot 160 damage per shot. But this is only while shooting without reloading the tungsten shell. But if you use your tungsten shells, that means you will have more damage. That means instead of dealing only 160, you will deal 180, 190 damage per shot, and we can go for after firing 3 shells, 570 to 600 damage per round, and that's really so OP. After 10 seconds we can refire again. 600 damage roundabout with 3 shells, that's really a high damage, okay, we can deal on one enemy while your tungsten shells is activated. As I told you, penetration is insane, speed is insane, rotation is insane, and if you go for this gun, we will have 374 damage per minute, and we will have 8.4 seconds of reload time. We will have 200 more DPM. I like both guns, and that's why I got for you here for this review 2 battles, one with a triple shotgun and the other one with a 1 shotgun. And yeah, before we go and jump straight to the battlefield, let's check out very fast the armor of this tank. So here is the frontal armor of the turret and the upper plate. As we can see there, if the shooter is the M60, a tier 10 heavy tank, this is what is you going to see using normal rounds, okay? And we are using our 7 degrees of depression here, so it's really not easy at all to penetrate the frontal armor of this tank. As we can see there, if we are angled, if we are going hull down. If the tank use premium shells, well, we will see those small weak spots here. The upper plate will stay strong. So all in all, yeah, of course we have those weak spots then, which no more red if the enemy tank use premium shells. The same for TDs. But yeah, we still can block a lot of damage, and that's the experience what I made playing with this tank. Of course, don't show your lower plate, try to hide it always. And yeah, if you go flat ground aggressive rushing on enemy tanks, okay, that means you will be get easy penetrated. We can see here, okay, if you go flat ground, the upper plate is no more working, is no more blocking damage. That means everyone will hit your plate here, and yeah, you will get damage. So make sure if you go flat ground, if you go all in to risk only to destroy enemies, or you will get, yeah, maybe also destroyed very fast. Try to play it always hull down. If necessary, go flat ground, but if you risk that, you can also awaiting that you will get some damage from the side. Of course, easy to penetrate, from the back the same. So play it hull down in the beginning of the battles, and yeah, that's the best way how to play it, and that's what I'm going to show you here in the next 2 videos, or in the next 2 battle replays. Let's go. So here we go. The first battle, as I told you, gonna be in U-Bay, played by me. The next one played by Alas with the 1 shotgun. This battle with a triple shotgun. And I was waiting here in the beginning of the battle to see if there is any mediums crossing to the medium side, trying to surprise them. Of course, playing with the triple shotgun, we have 10 seconds of reload time. That means try to play a bit passive in the beginning of the battle. Second line, we don't have the fastest reload time compared to other tier 9 or 8 or tier 10 lights and mediums. That means if you get rushed by the RU or by another fast shooting 1-shot tank, look at this guys, ammo rack, I just wrecked the Emil 1. So we can see here what this tank is capable of and capable to do. So as I told you, try not to rush a lot or risk a lot. Make sure what's going on around you, because if you get pushed by, as I told you, RU or the Leopard, you will be finished in just a few seconds, because the tanks with high TPM and fast shooting reload time, they will just finish you very fast, because in flat ground we don't have the best armor. So try to play it sneaky in the beginning of the battle. Keep your distance from the enemy, and if you see that you are leading the battle slowly, you can start playing more and more aggressive, and that's what I'm doing here right now in this battle. So we are leading 7v4. Now it's time to risk something. I can go flat ground, and I will try to finish now as much as possible of enemy tanks, deal as much as possible of damage, and we can do a lot of damage with this gun. With this triple shotgun, it's just insane. If tungsten shell is activated, as you can see, I will activate it now and rush on the KPZ 50. No, it's not the 50, it's the KPZ 07E. So now tungsten shell is activated. And look at this, how much damage we can deal then with one shot. Here we go. So total 586, okay, nearly 600 damage. That means nearly 200 damage with each shot if tungsten shell is activated. Normally we can deal only 160, and that's really the game changer while playing with this tank if you get your tungsten shell, because the TPM is not calculated with your tungsten shell. So on paper, for example, this tank got 2.5k TPM, but if you use your tungsten shell, I don't know, twice or 3 times in a battle, yeah, your DPM will go up to, I don't know, 2.8 or 2.9 damage, okay? So that's a huge difference, and then this tank can start competing again with other tier 9 medium in this game, because most OP tier 9 mediums in this game, they got kind of 2.9 to 3k GPM, but also at the same time, not all of them got a very good armor like this tank. So this tank maybe don't have the best armor, but or the best TPM, but for that got better armor than other tanks with higher TPM. So we can't have everything in one tank, and that's why I think that this tank is well balanced and it's really pretty worth it to go for. And it's also, as we saw here with a triple shotgun, is also very fun to play. The second battle with the one shotgun, played by LS or Rattenrennmaus from the Red G clan with his platoon mate. Wieso, weshalb, warum? Alright, so now he's going medium side and doing the right thing, trying to carefully spot, see what's going on, not pushing a lot, because he's actually the only one in the front line right now, and you shouldn't be completely front line playing with a medium tank. That's actually the job of your heavy tanks. But yeah, he don't have a good team this time, and the heavies are still behind him till now. They're coming slowly, and that's why he's not pushing a lot, and that's really the correct thing, because if you risk right now and push frontline, you risk also getting destroyed, maybe with 1 or 2 shots of high alpha damage to these. So now he's going all risk and trying to surround the Yak Tiger. And here we go, the finishing shot. The Progetto 46 is right there. He shot, I think, already 3 shells, so we can easily slap him. And look how much damage he dealt while using tungsten shell and this one shotgun. Okay, so the tungsten shell with this tank is really the game changer, and it's really pretty OP, because most of the players will see only the DPM of this tank and think, bro, what's that? It's not really that high DPM compared with other OP tier 90Ds. But if you see it and calculate it using tungsten shell, as I told you, the DPM of this tank will go up to using the one shotgun to 3k or maybe more of TPM. So that's really pretty strong, pretty solid, and with the combination of also this strong frontal armor, a frontal turret, well, this tank is really not bad at all. In the right hands, like in my hands, or here playing with LS, as we can see, we can deal a lot of damage with this tank, and we can be very decisive while playing with this vehicle. A good accuracy, good gun, high alpha damage, so there is nothing to complain. And in my opinion, this tank can definitely compete with the other tier 9 mediums in the game, OP tanks in the game. 425 damage with one shot when the tungsten shell is activated. Look at this. I mean, this tank, this gun with a tungsten shell is just a killer, guys. Look at this, 424. I mean, it's an alpha damage like a tier 9 heavy tank. I don't know why LS is not using his adrenaline. He could even deal more damage. Now he got it. So here we go. 4.nearly 5k of damage in one round with this tank. Yeah, and now with the biggest surprise, LS here with this huge amount of damage with a tier 9 medium tank wasn't even able to get an ace tank mastery badge. That shows us already how much damage or how much more damage we can deal to get an ace tank mastery badge, and what this tank is capable of. Yeah, we can do really much more damage, and that's proof enough that this tank is really pretty OP. So that was my neutral opinion about this tank. It's all up to you now if you should go for it or not. In my opinion, it's worth it, and it's also very fun to play. Thanks for watching, and see you soon in the next video, guys. Bye bye.